Hi everyone, today we're going to walk through an installation of the Premier Technologies Hybrid 7600. This is a device used for music and message on hold on telephone systems. As you can see, the device, when it comes out of the box, is about 4 inches by 6 inches in length and about 2 inches high. It has an Ethernet connection for the high-speed internet connection. There's 4 buttons. There's an up and down volume, there's an info button, and a connect button. Up and down volume is just what it says. It will lower or increase the volume of the player. The info button, if you keep pressing it, the LCD screen will give you some information about the IP address or the MAC address, things like that might help for troubleshooting. The connect button is very simple. All it does is it tells the device to check to the internet and see if a new on-hold message is available for download. The 2 connections on the right, these are the connectors that go to your phone system. They are both an RCA style connector. One of the outputs is impedance. It's a 600 ohm impedance, which is common for many phone systems. If you don't have enough volume, we encourage you to try our 8 ohm jack, which has a small amplifier behind it to make the volume louder. On the rear of the unit, there is a monitor speaker and also an optional loading method to load with a USB flash drive. So let's walk through a basic install. First, you're going to plug in power to the device. The LCD screen is going to give you a progress of how it's going through its installation. The first thing it will display is its version of software. The second thing it will display is its MAC address, which is also the serial number of the device. The third thing it will do is it will attempt to get an IP address from the network. For demonstration's sake, I did not plug in our local area network cable to this because I want to show you what will the device do if it can't get a valid IP address from the network. If it can't get a valid IP address from the network, you will see an IP address of 169 on the device. This either means the network is not configured for DHCP or the device just does not have a good physical connection to the network. At this point, I would recheck your connections, make sure that your Ethernet cable is plugged into the device, make sure that it's plugged into a network switch. Perhaps you want to try a different network switch or a different piece of network equipment if you're brave enough. Or what I really suggest is to contact your IT administrator or whoever takes care of your network to see if they can help you get the network configured correctly for this device. On a normal installation, if the network is ready to go with DHCP and ready to go for the device to get to the internet, you should be able to plug in the Ethernet cable. You should see both of the link lights come on. These are little lights above the Ethernet cable. Both the green and the amber light should come on. At that point, you can hit the info button and you should see an IP address that starts with a 10, a 192, or in some cases a 172. These are the 3 types of routable IP addresses. And at that point, you should hit the connect button. The device is going to say checking CMS for new audio. The CMS is an audio server used by the message on hold industry. This device will check back to that audio server. If your on-hold provider has already prepped it, it will download your customized on-hold file that's ready for your business. If there's a file available, you will see a loading audio progress on the screen showing you the progress of audio downloaded. And at the end of that download, you can hit the speaker button in the back and you should hear your on-hold message playing. There also is another way that we suggest testing, and that is calling into your business. Call in from a landline, ask to be put on hold. At that point, you can hear if the volume is loud enough on your phone system. There's a couple different connections on our player to go to the phone system. The connector on our unit is a standard RCA connector. Most phone systems will either have an RCA connector or more often is a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. You're going to want to plug that in your phone equipment. Again, if you don't know how to do this, I would contact your phone installer for assistance. You want to make sure you get a good connection to your phone system. And like I said, when you call into your business and get put on hold, you would go up to the player and there's 2 volume buttons, an up volume and down volume button that you can adjust, and adjust the volume accordingly on the 7600 device to make sure it's at a good level when you're calling it over a phone. Again, this is the Premier Technologies Hybrid 7600. For more information, you can call our company at 800-466-8642 or visit our website, www.premtech.com.